is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. This is the Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum, legendary home of the USC Trojans. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Oregon Ducks, taking on last season's national champions, the USC Trojans. EA Sports College Football Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Trojans will kick this away to get us going. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. Both teams sort of spar. Early going, what we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today, we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Running back has it on a screen now. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. The Ducks looking to run some tempo here. And third and short, they hand the ball off. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get them to third down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back at coming up with that conversion.
The Ducks will have first and 10 here. There's the handoff. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards, so second and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on first and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looks right for a quick completion. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a first and goal from the 10.
I would argue he's one of the more talented quarterbacks that we've seen the entire year covering college football. He can throw the deep ball. He can throw that touch pass and that intermediate throw. He can also show you he can make plays by buying time with his legs. Guy is the total package, and he's making his defense pay right now.
On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. They just have to be smart.
escapes the pocket. Floaters into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks.
This is why this offense is one of the more dangerous offenses in the country. The quarterback and his legs. It's one thing to try to stop him throwing the football, but you better keep eyes on him because you can see not only can he get out into the open, he has got serious speed to take it to the house.
And the point after is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
It's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
New setter down to the offense. 1st and 10. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Look out, he's in the clear. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
Oh, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year, and he was not going to squander this chance.
And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Going backwards to open up this drive after the loss, 2nd down and 15. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. The receiver makes the catch. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down. The Ducks hustle to the line to run the hurry up. On 3rd down, it's a handoff. They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up 4th down and short. Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Coach decides no field goals after the offense is out there to go for it on 4th down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the 1st down.
And the Ducks hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. Here's the handoff, 1st and goal. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Chris, down here inside a 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards, good push inside there by that offensive line.
2nd down and goal. Catch made on the right side. Touchdown, Oregon. They couldn't stop him there.
You know, this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. Nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
With the PHC, they take a 14-0 lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. Excellent work by the coverage team. He's brought down after just a short return. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They're going to run it here. Powering through. Oh, it's another broken tackle. You bring it down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. The Trojans come to the line about the hurry up.
It's a first down for USC's offense. Nice job up front and an outstanding run here by this running back. What great tradition that USC has of running the football and having great backs. And it's beautiful to see another good one here today.
And then just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. It's going to bring up second down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
They look to throw it here on second down. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side.
We're in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
Quarterback operating an empty set. Out of the gun now on third down. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got it with room to run.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Fires it to the wideout. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Tackle made on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 37 now.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
And now the first play of this drive is set up at the 37. Play action here on first down. Defense is coming after him. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
That's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
Looking to pass here on second down. A short completion to the tight end. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And some big plays through the air have been a big part of the story so far. These receivers have shown up today. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial second quarter beginning right now. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, often setting up for this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's looking to scramble. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
What a heads-up play here by this quarterback. everybody's covered downfield, he keeps his poise. No big deal. Just calls his own number and gets the first down. And most importantly, he slides at the end of the play. Lots of time left in this one, so he's got to protect himself.
On the shotgun, it's a handoff. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Caught near the sticks. It's Winston. They finally make the stop, but the offense threatening now. First down to the 27.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. Coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
The Ducks look to keep this drive moving. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a first down.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
The Ducks are in the red zone. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. By the 4th quarter, it really starts to wear you out.
The Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On the move now. Looks left and finds his target there. And they score, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. Seventh play of the drive coming up. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Buying time, moving to his left. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
This is great. This is what the great ones do. Uses his legs to buy a little bit more time rolling to his left, and at one point, he flipped the switch from passer to runner. Got a pretty good gain out of it, too.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Handoff here from the shotgun. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. They try to run it with the option. Pitches to the back. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Ducks.
Well, that's great execution in the touchdown here for the offense. How about the poor defense? They take away the dive, they take away the quarterback, they think they have everything defended, and then he pitches it out on his last option, and they don't have anybody there to stop him from scoring a touchdown.
The kickoff goes out the back of the end zone for a touchback. USC offense back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot right down the middle. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38. The Trojans come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Free. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now. Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. And looking to throw now on first down. The receiver grabs it.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated and get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here trying to cut into this lead before halftime. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Looking for a man. He escapes the pocket. Just trying to get rid of it. And he throws it away. A smart choice that time. But it will bring up third down.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 3. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They're able to convert. Now in first and goal at the 6. Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's first and goal. The back's got it again. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
See if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Moves out of the pocket. Oh, and the big fella couldn't quite hold on to that one. He's going to set up a third down play.
Well, there's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of the quarterback trying to throw a football. And on this play, they end up flushing him out to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football. That's what led to this incompletion.
So 8 plays into this drive now. It's third and goal. Out of the gun now on third down. Finds an open target on the left side. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
That's a good job by this offense getting positive yards here on this third and goal, but now they're facing fourth and goal. Big decision on whether or not to settle for the field goal to at least get some points or roll the dice and try to get this ball into the end zone on 4th down.
So what's the play call? It's 4th and goal from the 3. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. So 4th down now from the 3. They'll go for it. Can the defense rise up for a big stop? And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge 4th down stop.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here. You draw it up perfectly. You think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
The offense begins this drive, backs to their own goal line, set up at the 3. That's real good. It's Jones. They bring him down, but a solid game there on 1st down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And the receiver's got it. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. The freshman quarterback showing what a cannon he's got.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a 1st down.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking for a man deep on the right side. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Could take it all the way. He's at the 50. Inside the 40. Finally steps out of bounds after a long return. What a play by the defense.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looks right and lets it fly. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They're going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. 2nd down, looking to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
I know this guy believes in his receivers, and I don't blame him. There's a lot of talent out there. But throwing into double coverage like that, that's how you throw picks.
Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime.
Let's go!
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. And the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the 1st half clock. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Will kick this deep to begin the 2nd half. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. He's got it in the open. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. And the Trojans looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
It's a nice throw and a great catch by this USC wide receiver to pick up a first down. And boy, oh boy, USC quarterbacks and receivers, efficiency and timing and speed and execution, boy, they are putting it on display once again today.
Throwing off play action. Snags a quick throw. Heads out of bounds and a short gain on the play.
Boy, the defense brought the blitz, but the quarterback not only recognizes it, but knows where to go with the football. Finds the back out of the backfield and picks up a first down.
Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. First down and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15. And the Trojans line up on first and 10 now. Quarterback making some changes at the line. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. No stopping him on that one. Touchdown, USC. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Point after is good. They're down 14 now, 21-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Now, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
So second and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid a tough third and long situation. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. That's caught. It's Winston. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to three receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, but you can take advantage of it.
The pocket breaking down. Running back grabs it on a screen. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the plus 40.
Offense does a really nice job of timing up this screen pass, using the defense's aggression against them here. And the back's able to navigate his way for a first down.
And the Ducks looking to keep this drive rolling. The shotgun handoff here. Oh, there's the stiff arm.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Out of the shotgun, and they'll hand it off. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. On the move now. Grab down the middle. It's Jones. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Well, the lineman a little too far downfield, like a sheep wandering away from the flock, and that's a costly penalty. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Looking for a receiver. Short throw complete to the tight end. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yard kick.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Looking to scramble. Tries the right with a quick throw. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
And the USC offense is back out on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Scrambling around now, looking downfield.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. And the back now goes in motion. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And the ball is hauled in.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
And the Trojans hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Grabbed by the receiver. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. No huddle now for the offense.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Looking to chuck it again. Pressure is coming. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. When you find anybody open, brings up a 2nd down now. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 42. He's back to throw again on 2nd down. He escapes the pocket, and he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Lets it go quickly. Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there. And the Trojans have 1st and 10 here.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Now let's see who this is on. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Catch made on the left side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Eighth play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31. And the Trojans come to the line in the hurry up.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
The tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Defense able to bring him down to wrap up the 3rd quarter of play. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a 2nd and goal. And now the handoff. Touchdown, Southern Cal. The comeback is on. That's an important score. We've got a 1-possession game now, Kurt. This game on.
It's game on, and now it's about this defense coming up with a stop. Everybody in the stadium knows that they're going to run the football and try to milk the clock. So what can your defense do to ensure they don't do that successfully?
Now the all-important extra point. The extra point is good. Down by a touchdown, 21-14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Caught over the middle. It's Jones. They bring it down to the 38, but that's good enough for a 1st down.
Well, how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the 4th.
How aggressive will they be on this 1st down play? Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Quick completion to the tight end. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
It's 2nd and medium. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
The Ducks getting set on 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
And I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Wants to throw it. On the move now. Fires it on the move. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. The Ducks will have to punt this one away. We'll see what he can do with the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. The offense back on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Moved right down the field for a touchdown. Oh, the football's fumbled. That'll be a safety.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. Tough break here. That could be a game-sealing safety. A huge play that now makes this a 2-possession game.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Here comes the offense looking to start the drive. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Short connection to the tight end here. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
The game moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. Shotgun formation, here's an inside give. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Well, nothing like getting positive yards here, playing with the lead late in the game and then staying in bounds to boot. It's exactly what you want to see as an offensive coordinator. Understands the magnitude of this drive right here. That's back-to-back plays. They've stepped up and done a great job. Now it's 3rd down. Can they apply some more pressure to try to get this offense off the field?
Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Obviously, you're going to throw the football on third down. Man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big fourth down.
Will bring their punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the second time. He gets it away. Directional kick with nice distance. Punt goes out of bounds. Looks like they'll spot it near the 15. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. Breaks into the clear. Solid run. Moves the ball out across the 20 to the 21. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Second down play coming up. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Goes to throw it here on second down. Looks to the left. Pass caught. McGain is good enough for a first down here at the 38. Now they're going to hustle to the line and get set. On first and 10, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. Gets rid of it on the move. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Second effort, their defense cannot stop him short of the marker. And the Trojans hustle to the line to run the hurry up. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep for late game heroics. Breaks free in the clear. Touchdown, Trojans, as they come roaring back now.
What a score by this offense, and the greatest thing, Chris, is they still left themselves a little bit of time, and now you're thinking onside kick, if they can recover it, you never know.
And they tack on the extra point. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. Seem all over that to make the recovery. Lead in the final 2 minutes. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Caught behind the line. It's Jones. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
So now it's third and short in the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. They bring him down, but a simple quarterback keeper for a solid gain and a fresh set of downs. That should be enough to secure the upset. This team came in the lower-ranked team intent on proving a point, and they've gone out and done that.
What a great way for them to close it out. And really, they played well the entire game and a chance for them to build some momentum. And for the loser, still an opportunity to learn from your mistakes. An opportunity to possibly still make a run and get in position for the postseason.
Wasn't alert enough, didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards. Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and that'll cost the offense 5. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. The quarterback just kneels down.